Hey guys, welcome back to Ultra Ninja Gaming, playing more Tales of Arise. This is
Are you
part
just going
9
to keep standing
of my
around
first
or
playthrough
what?
on this game. We're just gonna play through the whole story, continuing on where we last left off. We're like looking for the Lord of this realm. She went into hiding, so we're just we gotta find her and whatnot and kick her butt, I guess, before like the Danon rebellion of this realm finds her. Even though the current guy who's in command of them, he's ruthless, bit of an asshole. So he just sacrificed his own people's lives just to get at her, and she's survived and she's in hiding now. So that's where we're at. So we're gonna continue on. This is gonna be a mostly non-commentary playthrough. I might talk from time to time here. Mostly when, I'm just exploring, probably. But other than that, sit back and enjoy the story. This is, very story-heavy JRPG. So, let's begin.
No choice.
Get behind me!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
It's over.
Cover me now! Don't mind if I do!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Thunder Peal! Art expert coming through!
We got fire, baby.
I've got it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Let the marksman handle this! Leave the enemy's art to me!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Place down and pummeling to me.
One last one!
Here I
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Tiger blade! Gusty nails!
Look sharp!
Double demon
Take
fang!
that! Tiger blade!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Take that!
On your knees!
Here goes! Tiger blade! Make it rain! Here's another!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
No choice! Azure Storm!
Flaming meteor!
Double dust!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Tiger blade!
Cools up! Time to get out of the way!
A whirling blah 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 magic! Cyclone!
No armor can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop you! Firmament layer! Sleep now! More for the stockpile! Alright, it's just... Tiger blade! Down! You're on!
There! Take
I
this!
need
Demon
to
fang! Double demon fang!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Catapult! Azure Storm! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Close one! Gotcha!
Rotating pile driver!
Azure Storm!
Look sharp!
Demon fang!
Deity!
Double
Close
demon
one!
fang!
Gotcha!
Rotating pile driver!
Going in!
One more!
Close one! Right back at ya! Hup!
Dragon Sword! Rising Wyvern!
Dazzling spin! Right back at ya!
Catapult!
Here goes! One more!
Catapult! Finish it! Outfit! In an instant! Impact block!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
All back in their defense!
This one keeps
Glad you
charging
got
us.
there, you.
That's what my shield's for. I'll
Get behind these
Got
dragon
it.
bees!
I'll leave it to you.
Down! You're on!
Close one. Right back at
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Tiger Blade!
On
Ocean Fury. Sonic
Tiger Blade!
Sword Rain out.
resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Orochi Fury. Pierce through.
Raging lunar storm! Benediction light!
Tiger Blade!
On your
Destruction.
Piercing roar!
resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Crescent moon!
Megasonic thrust.
Tiger Blade!
Thrust. Finish it.
Hit. Hit.
Finish it. Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
With this, I can become even stronger.
What could this be?
Little help.
On your knees!
Going
You're
in!
mine.
That's it!
Air pressure! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Hit. It's a duel of the arts.
Make way! Tiger Blade!
Line freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Nice. Be honest. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Hurricane thrust.
Stalagmite!
Arrow ball.
Swallow blade. Finish it.
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores. This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Seriously?
coming through.
Is this a joke?
Oh, close one. Gotcha.
Rising Wyvern.
Dazzling spin!
They're surrounding us.
Tiger
Their
Blade!
hide is thick as armor. Vanquish darkness.
Got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Just as well, I'm here to
yours.
stop.
His armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And totally to me!
Vanquish darkness.
Dazzling spin!
Armor captured. Vanquish darkness.
Flaming meteor!
Sealed.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that. Vanquish darkness. Divine. Tiger Blade. No more Miss Nice Girl. One more. May a thousand gales tear you to shreds. Gusty nail. May a thousand gales tear you to shreds. Gusty nail. May a thousand gales tear you to shreds. Gusty nail. May a thousand blah blah blah. That's it. Gusty nail.
Double Demon Fang.
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds.
Time to shine!
Begin!
Sealed.
Double Demon Fang.
Arrow squall. They really made us work for that one.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
An opponent like this should be easy.
1,000 gales, tear you to shreds!
This one's mine!
Here goes!
Tiger Blade!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Take cover, get it curled up! I'm gone! One more! Tiger Blade!
I'll bash in their defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Sleep now.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop
Magic
it!
is out! Firmament render! Sealed! Let's get you all tucked away! Magic is out!
Tiger
Turn
Blade!
away!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Here
Double
goes!
Demon Fang!
Take that! Bullseye!
Sonic thrust!
I'm ready!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though.
Right, here goes!
Going in! Take this!
Man, round and gale, tear you to shreds! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
I'll stop it here!
Thanks, Kisara!
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Right back at ya! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Elusive deity!
Fade with darkness! Close one! Right back at ya!
Tiger blade!
I'm gonna need more than
Going in!
everlasting
Firmament Breaker! Cover the capture! This one's mine!
Another incantation ruined. Heal! I'll smash you!
I'm gone!
Firmament Render!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
I'm gonna need more
Here comes!
In your deck, Derby.
And tonight's meal is on you.
Keep going. To Nick.
Firmament Render!
This one's mine!
Arrow Fall!
Tiger blade! Here comes!
Bullseye!
Piercing, make it rain!
Outfit! In an instant! Impact block!
Together, there is nothing that... stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed...
Its armor's too strong. Be my guest. Finish it!
Xion, astral energy, full throttle!
On your knees. Rising Wyvern! Air pressure! Resonate with the earth!
One more!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Little help! Hit! Go get him!
On your knees. You're mine!
Here goes! Not in your dreams!
Air pressure!
Here goes!
Resonate with the earth! Hold nothing back!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Too fast!
Stand back.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Rising Wyvern!
Mystic mercy.
Azure
Permanent
Storm!
treasure! Hey, Wild Squall!
Sonic Thrust!
Deadly Spin! Firmament Render!
Piercing Wall!
Cover the counter!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Dragon Swarm! Crush! Double Demon Fang!
Look sharp. That's it.
Seal!
Pierce through!
I'll be saving this one!
Try harder!
Tidal Wave!
Severing Wing!
Look sharp.
Can you take it?
Hit! Go get him!
Pierce through! Catapult!
1,000 gales! This one's gone!
Azure Storm!
Gusty Nail!
Double Demon
Going
Fang!
in.
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Hit!
Take this!
Is that a healing rod?
1,000
It is.
gales! Tear you
I
to
can't
shreds!
ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more
Sleep
careful.
now! Magic is
Demon
there!
Fang!
Cyclone! Hit!
I'm ready!
Ready!
Hey! Blow them away! Here I come!
Hit!
Hitting
1,000 gales! Tear you to shreds!
I'll face you.
Gusty Nail! Here goes!
I'm ready!
One more!
Double Demon Fang!
Here goes!
Crush!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Hey, new equipment!
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Here goes! None escape my judgment!
Eagle fly! Here I come! I'm just getting started!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds! Sleep now! Let's get you all tucked away!
I'll tear you apart!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Double demon fang!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds! Freeze Lusty nails!
Severing wing!
One! Mega ray!
Here I come!
Come get on next! Firmament render!
Dragon
Do it!
coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... I can feel my power growing!
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisar? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Firmament render! Pierce evil!
Here I come!
Take
Freeze
this.
laser! Don't mind if I do!
Rising Falcon!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
Eat this.
Freeze
Blind freak.
together!
Why can't they just sit still?
Shio, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Here's another! They're all coming after me!
Now
I'm
you see
coming,
what I
Manuel.
can do.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine! Here we go! Bullseye!
Demon fang!
Mega ray! Here goes!
Take this!
Not out of my
Rising Eagle fly!
A whirling struggle! Magic is here! Evil! Center! Freeze laser!
You're mine!
Do it!
Be still!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move.
Go no further! Hit! May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds! Gusty nail! A close one! They're surrounding us!
Be still! Rising This one's mine!
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
Does it?
Gusty nail! Ready! Thunder field!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
I'm on Castle!
One last one! Man, thousand gales, tear you to shreds!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form. Nothing new about that.
Here's another!
And still as humble as ever.
Here's do it! Here's another! Law!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts!
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be. Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Hurricane Run!
Tornado!
Ribbon, I'm just
Getting in! Supernova on instant!
Double
Savage Wall!
Searing flame! Reload!
Here I come! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Plasma shock!
A freezing storm!
Hurricane Sun!
Thunder field! Ice tornado!
First strike!
Got it! Now what chance?
Ribbon You're mine! Demon
Fall into the
Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Rising Wyvern!
Close one! Gotcha! There! And again! Mega Ray!
Enter
By the
Storm!
tires of Fortune! Mega Ray! Darkness!
Eternal devastation!
Blow away!
Gemini! Vanquish darkness!
Plasma shock!
That's freaking
I'll heal you all! Sleep now! Healing
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Vanquish darkness! Heavy head! First aid! Vanquish darkness! Searing flame! Reload! One more time!
Rising Phoenix! Nice
Here
work!
goes!
Take this!
Picture of hell!
Here, let me help!
Plasma shock!
First aid!
First strike!
Roll now!
Rising
Glacial
Phoenix!
Spear! Pierce evil! Firmament Render! Freeze Lancer! Arrow Wall!
Pierce through!
It's finished!
Finish it!
Let's do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike! Will this help?
Rising Wyvern!
Healing Sunborn!
Tear!
Vanquish darkness! The enemy is going all out!
Will this help?
Seal!
Slash! Try this!
Healing Circle!
Infernal Turret!
I really
Steering! That Vanquish darkness!
Here comes the big one!
Divine! One more time!
Yes!
Here one more! Bullseye! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Gusty nail! I'll heal you all! Healing circle! Go find someone else to pick on! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Gusty nail!
Okay, here I go. Rising Wiper!
Searing tempest and that's the thing again. Water pump. Here. Let's get you off the way. Searing tempest and that's the will. Flare Searing tempest and that's my will. Shining supernova.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take it. I'm only getting started. Water, here.
Nothing gets by me!
Sleep now. This'll come in handy. The water will be I'll heal you well. Healing circle. Hey,
We've got him on the run.
don't get cocky.
Right.
I can only rely
Now,
on my
while it's reeling!
Take it down.
No further! Pierce through!
Not on my watch.
Burn! I can carve through walls!
Where are you going? Dance in the wind. Here I go. Here.
I'm just getting
More
started!
for the stockpile.
now
Take it
burn
back.
up.
Into the shadow. Lightning condemned.
I'm gonna need
They're not playing around.
Prepare to be seen!
I'm lost. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. That's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danon Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Finally, some open space again.
Want something to munch on, Hootle?
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald. Hoodle senses something.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here. I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Hi, Hoodle! Hey, I'm only getting started! Gusty nail! My judgment! These ones can run rings around us!
I'll take you all off!
I'll tear you apart!
Shockwave flash!
Huddle! A freezing storm! Ready to go!
Here and now!
Damn it!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trim it up.
Follow Dan!
I wish I could roll like you, Law.
You wish to learn my secrets, young Nelson?
Please, teach me the art of defense.
You want Grandmaster Kisar for that.
I'm on it! I'm just getting Shockwave flash!
My astral energy!
Dust to dust!
Get
Storm!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm not done! I'm on it!
Demons,
watch it!
More with that
I'll tear you apart! Rising Wyvern!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Shockwave!
Lightning
Swallow
is dead.
Dan!
Thunderblade! I can do this all day.
Eat this!
This could be useful.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Blow away! Rising Falcon!
Searing flame!
Sonic thrust!
Firmament render! Piercing flame of
dance!
burning steel! Glacial spear! Let's get you all tucked away. You got something?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Shockwave flash! Oh, and try this! Blow away!
Red! Glacial
Should have messed with
Pierce
me.
evil!
I'm on it!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Approaching fury!
Firmament Ranger!
Demon Fang!
Arrow Squall!
Eternal devastation!
Take that! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Gusty nails! Cover the counter! Instant!
Quiver Flag! You're on! Dragon
Mega
Sword!
Ray!
Eternal
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Lightning! Gusty nails!
You're mine!
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Let's cut them apart so your heart's content.
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty. you!
Swallow down!
Burning strike!
Glacial
Go
Spear!
get him! Pierce evil!
Rising Wyvern!
Hit! Freeze laser! I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil! Squall! Freeze laser!
Freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said
In a
than done!
vine, Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Do it! Double Demon Fang! Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
What? No, I wasn't! Right, here goes!
Glacial
I'm
Spear!
surrounded!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Airborne beam! My special!
One last one! May 1,000 gales tear you to
got
shreds!
fire.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
We determined all yours.
Freeze laser!
Swallow dance!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil! Shining supernova! Freeze lancer!
Dragon Swarm! Do it! Jolene! Take! Blow them away! Dark Fire! It's over!
Here's another! We won that by a mile!
I won't forgive you! Glacial Spear!
Thermally Ranger! Freeze laser! Arrow squall! Flame of fury! Arrow squall!
Water! Hear my call!
No armor can stop me! Charging us!
And that's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Ignite! I owe you one. I'm on it!
Into the shadows!
Big Blast! Sword Rain Alpha!
Mega Ray!
Raining
Denied!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Lunar blast! Gusty nail!
Take this! I'll tear you apart! Away!
Here I go! Thermally Ranger!
Talon Hurricane! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Stewie, first strike! Do it!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu. A fish! You saw it too, right?
I hate camping out.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hoodle?
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hoodle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hoodle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Okay, off we go.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to... I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Danins the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfun said Deadime would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Is that? Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen.
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore.
Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Law?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Double demon fang!
Can't get out of this!
Destruction! Bang
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Arrow Squall!
for the weak spot!
I never miss!
Rising Wyvern!
May 1,000 gales pierce the thread!
I'm ready!
Lightning! Downfall! Purge Malevolent!
Hurricane!
Free Fire!
I'll finish you here and now! Armor won't save you!
Reload!
I'll tear you
Here
apart!
Bullseye! Annihilation! Divine own death! Annihilation! Concentration! Fire's a passion! Piercing this blade! Sharpness! Healing! Searing blade!
It's time!
I'm out of ammo!
Azure Storm!
Mega Ray!
Double demon fang!
Can't get out of this!
Rising Wyvern! Here I
Mega
come!
Ray!
It's over! Rising Ignite!
This one's mine! Here goes! Purge Malevolent! Undead! Here's a healer! Sleep now! I'll be be saving this one. None shall escape my judgment. The waters have smashing the down. Ray! Tidal wave!
This should do it. Strike!
Graviton field!
Shattering four pieces! Attack! Lunar
Back into the fray! Annihilation! What?
I'll smash you!
Lightning! Ow! Downfall!
Be still!
Eat
this! Talon Hurricane!
Healing circle!
I'm just getting started! Thanks!
Where are you going? Gotcha! Lightning!
You're mine! Do it!
Now!
Raining flash! Crush!
Healing circle!
That tail's a problem.
Then let's focus there first.
All fight! You hear water! Eagle fly!
Magnum!
I'll tear you apart!
By the power of water! I'll heal you all! Stage water! Cover the caster! Healing circle!
I'll finish you here and now!
Demon Fang! Stage waterfall! Seal! I'll be saving this one! Here's a healing arm! The waters will free! Blah blah blah!
Demon Fang! Shattering
Tidal wave!
pieces!
Water!
Attack time!
Hear my call!
Double Demon Fang! Rip's head! I'll finish you here and now! Demon Fang!
Burning strike! Water! Here my call! Will this help?
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
Rise and red!
Mirage!
Lightning
I
and
really
thunder!
owe you one.
Thunderblade!
What's this? Where you are?
Fire instant! May a thousand gales
Rising
carry its
Wyvern!
breath!
Through it!
Do it!
Knuckle! Rinwell!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Freezing storm!
Dark Wind! Swordling Alpha!
Supernova! Dance with the wind!
Now I'm in the group!
It's getting stronger!
It's switching up its movements.
Watch out! These fists have got your name on them!
Gusty nail!
Flaming Thrust! Rising Falcon!
There! Water! Near my call! Period is red!
Double Demon Fang! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Take this!
Arctic waterfall! Freeze healing circle!
I really owe you one.
Mega ray!
I really owe you one. Crumble! Talon Sword!
Here's another!
Dust to dust!
Hear me! Firmament render! Not on my watch! Glacial spear! Here's Demon! Freeze
You picked the wrong fight.
Talon Hurricane!
Will this help?
Eagle Fly!
Here
I'll tear
goes!
you apart!
Denied!
Lunar Rondo! I really owe you one. I'll smash you! What's this?
Hear me! Flame of shit! Where are you going?
I'm on it! Dazzle! Talon Sword!
Will this help? Hard malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Healing freeze lancer!
Rising Wyvern!
Thank you.
Blow away! Swallow
Hear
Blade!
me!
First
Flame of
strike!
fury! May a thousand glacial spear!
Yes, Divine Wind!
Freeze lancer!
Here's to it! Wind! Swallow
May a
Dance!
thousand gales tear you to shreds!
You're mine! I'll finish you here and now! Lunar Rondo!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Demon Fang!
Gusty nail! Here goes Firmament Render!
Swallow Blade!
Leave the charge to me!
Stardust!
Ice Tornado!
Mirage! Here we go again! Burn in hell!
I'm all sucked up! Annihilation! Here goes! Gemini Aqua! Firmament Render! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Arrow Water!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Downfall! Annihilation! Go get him! Downfall!
Now I'm in the groove! Rising up! Not today! Hurricane!
I never miss!
Eagle Fly!
Here's another!
In a bind? Dark
Here goes! Burning strike! Water! Hear my call!
Here we go again! Rolling Snap!
Not in your dreams! Here goes! Firmament Render!
Sonic Thrust!
Arrow Ball! Here's evil!
Rising Falcon!
Blaze Lancer! Here's another!
I'm on it!
Firmament Render!
You're mine!
In here!
Blow away! Destruction!
The waters will create magic and dance! Tidal wave!
Silver Dragon!
Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang! I can carve through the finish you here and now! Burn!
Take that! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Take this!
I'm out of ammo! Charge, Melissa! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger ready!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Bayfon, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
No!
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almedria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean.
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almedria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop right here. This is the end of part 9. And we'll continue on. Probably not tomorrow. I might not be able to play tomorrow, but the next day after that, you know, I'll play as soon as I can and continue on. And continue with the ship. We're gonna talk to the guy and go on to that ship, battle the Fort Lord and beat her. That's what that's gonna be, and then and then continue on to the next Lord, because I think there's 5 realms, right? To go to. I think there's only 5 or 6. I guess probably 6, huh? Something tells me that there's a 6. But yeah, we'll do that next time. We'll definitely play a little bit longer next time too, than today. But anyways, I'll see you all soon. Until the next stream.